So let's take a tour down to Maduguri right now. I am driving, so do not mind the distractions and the noises you are hearing on the background. So the government of Borno State, they are saying that the reason for the flooding is actually as a result of leave the road and allow me to pass. They are saying that the reason for the flooding is actually because of climate change, and it is the climate change that caused the downpour and all of the whatever it is that he said. But then, my people, let me park. Let me see what I want to say. Even if it had been the severe flood that caused all these things, as a leader, are you not supposed to be proactive enough to say that what are the things that we can do, considering that this is the only reservoir that we have? Do you actually know that the problem we are facing in this country, it can actually be averted if people can know the problem from the root cause and look for how they are going to provide solution to it, instead of all these reactive measures that we are always saying? Do you know that this dam has actually suffered a lot of structural damages between 1992 and 2012? They have been patching it, and here we are today. Somebody is now saying it is actually because of climate change. Oh, let me park so that you can get the gist very well. Who is this one? Leave the road. So my people, like what I'm saying, I don't mind all these drivers. I don't understand the way they used to drive in this part of the world. I'm trying to understand them. Do you know that even if that it is climate change, it is climate change that caused all these things? Were there no prediction? Do you know that twice this year, if I'm not mistaken, there was a report from Punch and Vanguard that about 21 states are going to experience severe flooding in this year, and they mentioned Borno State in all of this prediction. Why didn't the government look for the Borno State government look for how they are going to avert it, if at all it is severe flooding that caused this thing? This is what we are talking about. They are now opening IDP camp. They are now bringing 40 trucks of grains for people to eat. You see, most of the problems do you know that most of the problems that we are experiencing in this part of the world, they can actually be averted if we can take proactive measures? Look at this dam has suffered structural damage 3 times within 1992 to 2012. The first one was in 1992, the second was in 1994, the third was in 2012, and they did not look for permanent solutions to these things. They would just patch it and leave it like that. And trust me, there are some persons who use this opportunity to cash out, because they said they provided IDP, they are opening IDP. We did not pay them money. Some people are still going to cash out, and this is where the problem is in this part of the world. Well, you are part of Nigeria problem. You are part of the problem we are talking about. You know, there are some people who want to take advantage of this situation. Look at now, the life of people are in jeopardy. Why? Because a government came into power and they cannot look for proactive ways to solve a problem in the state, but they will come and sit down, they will be saying manifesto. My question is the Edda controller. Let me park very well so that I'll be able to answer. I'll be able to ask you this question. What problems exactly did most of our leaders spotted before they came into power? Edda may answer. Oh yeah, right down. Go look at